Ooh, that's nasty. Let's go. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, Scent Science. I'm your main fragrance guy, Ronnie, and we're about to go down a rabbit hole. My favorite rabbit hole, Reddit. Today we're going to read some replies to the worst fragrance you ever smelled. This user says, zoologist, Hyrix, eek, eek, eek. Eek, eek, eek. This is a stank, dirty, poopy, animalic, even I could not get behind. If you ever been to any music festival or place with 1,000 people use the porta potty, then you know that smell I'm talking about. Hyrix is a dank porta potty in a bottle. Ooh, now that one's rough. Me personally, I smelled it before. It's this very stank bowel type of fragrance that you'll never catch me wearing. Let's see, this user says, Nishani African Olpik Olfank. It's like Hurricane number 8 had a cryic baby and is here to spread its alamalic stanky flossy wings. Ugh. I washed it off too quickly when I tested on it after another test to expand my overall impression. Me personally, I love Nishani's fragrances. I got my favorite back there, Nishani's Ani. Fragrance. I just had to get a quick smell of it. That's not the first time I've actually heard people talk about that. It's a weird smell. It's like, it's too dark. Some fragrances can be a little too dark, and that's one of them for what I've heard. I just never smelt it myself. Ooh, another zoologist. Zoologist Panda. This one is not disgusting per se, a furry, cute, and cuddly little bear in comparison to the horrors mentioned above. It is such a jaggedy, sharp, unpleasant, harsh opening that I had to at least mention it. See, and a lot of fragrances have that issue with just like a harsh opening that you want to sit and just wait for the dry down just to get a better understanding of how the fragrance would be. Some fragrances like Club Nindu Duet Intense Man, I know I'm kind of butchering the word. It's that lemon pledge opening, but about 5 minutes it dries down to almost 95% Creed Aventus. I just didn't like that opening. It just reminded me too much of cleaning products. Let's see, another one here. Speaking of CDNIM, that's Club de Nuit Intense Man, someone says, I seriously don't get that hype about Aventus DNA at all. If there is something nice in it, it's a pineapple opening. After 20 minutes, it's completely gone. And then it's just burnt wood and nothing else. But women seem to like it for whatever reason. Perhaps it's the evolutionary instinct finding a man who can deal with fire. Who knows that? It could be the reason. Everybody's a little bit different. I loved it. I just got tired of that Creed DNA and I wanted to expand my fragrance palette. So I gave it to my little cousin so he can smell good for the school year. Let's see a little bit more. Chanel number 5. One user says Chanel number 5 is not the worst. It's a top seller for a reason. I just don't like it. Again, that's somebody else saying the same thing. Different strokes for different folks. Just like I said in previous videos, just may not agree with their pH. Someone says Jupe Home smells like roach spray. Roach spray is a stretch, but I can kind of see the idea with that. MFK, I was actually looking into getting this. So this is a deleted user. MFK Aqua Universals, I associated with a laundry smell so closely with the bathrooms and poop smell that it makes me gag, so I hated that one. I actually have something I think is better than that. It's MFK 724. It'll get you that nice laundry smell, but it's not like a cleaning supply by no means. Let's give it a quick whiff. It smells amazing. Ooh, we got one here from the House of Creed. So another deleted user said, Creed Viking literally smells like earwax. Maybe? All right, so I gotta disagree with this user on this one. Aqua de Gero's Profumo has a weird eggy smell on my skin. I dislike immensely. Some people's noses are broken. That does not smell like egg. Profumo is the best thing that Giorgio Armani ever created, even next to Stronger, which you absolutely, I don't know what that person was talking about. Let's see a few more here. Amouage Jubilation 25. So I gotta make this known. Me and Amouage do not have a good relationship when it comes to my pH. Their oriental spices is extremely strong. There's only one that actually agrees well with my skin. That's the Royal Tobacco Oud. That's something I'll be getting pretty soon for the winter months. But everything else when it comes to them, I just haven't found anything that agrees 100% with my skin except that particular one. Reflection Man is all right. Reflection 25 is all right. Beach Hut Man is okay, but again, on my skin, it's just too much. Okay, I have one that's popular, Angel Share. This one user says, it smells like apple pie if grandma literally put her foot in it, rubbed it, and she had some really bad toe jam. Okay, now that was a weird example, but Angel Share is a little bit much for me. It smells like apple pie, just strictly apple pie. I don't smell any of the liqueurs that line is made for. I don't smell it at all. Apple brandy is pretty good. It just doesn't last long on my skin. One fragrance that is better than Angel Share in my opinion is this. It's by an American niche house, City Rhythm, and it's City Rhythm Austin. It's an amazing sprayer. I don't know if that can pick up on camera, so I'm gonna come a little closer so you can see it a little bit better. It's an amazing sprayer, amazing. And I hope I didn't get any on the camera. It's an amazing smell. It gives you that apple pie of Angel Share, but it boosts up the booze. So now you're just not smelling like you just got an apple pie from McDonald's. Now you're smelling like you're eating an apple pie and drinking something stiff. It's really good stuff. I'll probably go in and pick up a backup bottle of this. All right, we got time for one more. Yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Okay, now this person really must have had a bad experience with this. YSL's Kroos, I think that's how you say it. Smells like my college dorm toilets. Piss, ass, farts, and pickles. Some girl must have rejected him when he was wearing that. That right there sounds like complete hate. That fragrance actually does smell pretty good, but again, pH is everything. So I'm gonna speak on some of the ones that I personally didn't like. So some of these are gonna be a shock to you. Jerzoff is a very popular house in the community, make really, really quality stuff. Just like Tommy Looney Monkey Special. See if the camera can pick it up. Very, very, very good stuff. It smells like a rocker. Great tobacco. You're at a concert. It's a little sweet. It's slightly animalic. Got booze to it. It's an amazing fragrance. The stuff that I don't like at Jerzoff has to be Herba Pura. Herba Pura is overly sweet. It smells like just candy and synthetic. And that's not hating on them as a house, but that's just not one of my favorites. It just doesn't do the thing for me. I can understand why some people do like it, but it's just not me. Another one I don't like, and it's going to be a surprise to some, is Ombre Nomad by Louis Vuitton. Now, I love Louis Vuitton. I've had their Imagination, great stuff. I've had samples of their Luminance, great stuff. But that Nomad is just a little too rough for me. And I'm in the minority here because people like it, but I prefer the clone of that fragrance. I don't wear too many clones, but this clone by Maison Alhambra is really good. It's just called Ombre. It smells great. Juice is good. It's just not as animalic and intense as that Ombre Nomad, but it still smells amazing. Still got great longevity. Almost $400 versus 60 bucks. I'm taking the 60 bucks all day, every day. Monday through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Another one I don't like, and I may get some hate from a lot of people, probably even get some comments on it. I really, really can't stand Jazz Club. Yes, Jazz Club. It's by Maison Margiela. It's replica Jazz Club. It's supposed to smell like a Jazz Club with the tobacco and everything. It just smells like burnt wood to me. I had my wife smell it. I put it on multiple times. It just smells like that. A better option would be By the Fireplace. I got a small bottle of By the Fireplace. It's good. It smells like toasted marshmallows. I just wish the longevity was a little bit longer on my skin, so I have to double it up. Good stuff for the fall. And one more. I'm not gonna say I can't stand this because I do like the smell. It's just the longevity sucks. I get 15 minutes, max. And that's a strong, strong max. I've hydrated, baby oil, everything, max. It's Joe Malone's Wood and Sea Salt. Smells amazing, but just doesn't last for nothing. A good alternative, and this is an inspired fragrance, would definitely be Dogier's Woody Sage. I like their products. Cruelty-free, very, very, very close, but this I might have to make a video on their fragrances. But this right here smells amazing. A good sea salty, kind of woody, kind of sweet smell that's gonna last at least for about 6 hours and project for at least about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. And it's a freshie. Y'all know what I think about freshies. You're gonna have to double up. You're gonna have to spray extras for it to last a little bit longer. One time I even got 8 hours on this. So this is good stuff. And that's the video. I thank you for coming down this rabbit hole with me through Reddit. Again, this is Scent Science. This is Ronnie. Until next time.